bean and cheese and rice burritos for lunch. And then tonight for dinner, we're having breakfast burritos before the man of the house and I go out. And then tomorrow morning is gonna be pancakes and eggs. And then for lunch, what did I put on the lunch? Oh, I don't know what I put on the lunch for tomorrow. Dinner is gonna be spaghetti to take with, to go to,
Walter, I have to go to the bathroom.
So then go to the bathroom, it'll still be your turn.
When everyone's done with typing, could we play the computer?
No, because you're gonna have to do your handwriting.
Okay, we just have to do our first.
No, you have to do your first and last name, ABCs, and numbers. And I have a cursive worksheet for you to do. It's still kind of a school day, but they're not happy about it. They think we should be off because they think my birthday is a national holiday. But we all know birthdays are not national holidays, so they're learning. But anyway, so I bought a big bag of cheese at U.S. Chefs. It was on sale last week for $11 and some odd cents, which is pretty cheap for a big, huge bag. So I got 2 of them. I got Jimmy Dean rolled sausage, a big one from Winco, and it was like $9.92. And then I got 4 boxes of eggs to go with what I'm making for over the weekend. Because that's always kind of our staple. We say if we run out, then seconds is going to be eggs if you're still hungry. So I'm putting the spaghetti in cute little Chinese to-go bowls. And we're going to take our spaghetti on the road tomorrow and go and see the Narrowbrook Road, which is a rendition of The Wizard of Oz. So it should be pretty fun. So we'll be getting home late. And then Saturday, we're having pancakes and eggs. And then for lunch, we're having ramen noodles, which are going into a Chinese to-go container, which I got at U.S. Chefs for $4.95 for like 30 of them. So as a cute little treat, where it seems like we have takeout, but not really takeout. So it's gonna have ramen noodles in it, and then I'll make something else to go with it. And then maybe put popcorn if we have any of those bowls left. And the bowls we're going to go see and ride on the Giza Carousel in Kennewick, Washington. It's also in a museum. And the kids are gonna ride for 4 times. They'll get 4 tokens, which are $2.50 each. So we might be there half the afternoon. I don't know. And I don't know what other kind of park stuff is around it. But it should be a grand old time. And then I found out, now I'm from Michigan, that the carousel horses that are on the carousel came separate, and they came from Michigan, and they got the base of the carousel from somewhere else. So that'll be cool that I can see the carousel horses that were made in Michigan. So then we're gonna come home, and what did I have on for dinner tomorrow night? I don't know, but it'll be good whatever it is. Well, maybe baked potatoes and something, because I bought 2 bags of potatoes. And we have a huge thing of sour cream. And we can put cream corn on it and salsa and call it good for dinner. And then Sunday breakfast, if we have any pancake mix, it'll be pancakes and eggs. And then Sunday lunch, we're gonna have leftovers. And Sunday dinner is gonna be pancakes. No, chicken in the oven. I wanted grilled chicken, but we live in Washington State, so there's like 18 to 20 fires going on right now in Washington State, and we are under a ban burn until September. We have not had rain in over a month, so you can only imagine what everything is like around here. We are in the desert region of the United States. It's been awful. The smoke has been so bad that I've had to wear a mask when I go out. Not been a good fire season this summer. So everything is dry when you step on it. It crumbles and creaks under your feet, and the firefighters are coming from all over the country to help fight these fires. So it's what it is. We had a fire a couple weeks ago, 20 miles from our house. We could see the flames. It's quite scary when you see flames that close, let me tell you. Yeah, not fun at all, and the sound is just horrible. Usually when I see flames that close at night, I don't go to bed. I wait until the flames are out, because fire just makes me really nervous and scared. So, but yeah, we have the cheese out thawing, we have the sausage out thawing for tonight, and then I just got a number 10 can of beans from U.S. Chips. It was like under $6, and I got the number 10 can of creamed corn for, I think it was under $6, and we have 8 people in our family, so I get the number 10 can if I'm gonna get vegetables in a can. And I got the huge family size sour cream from U.S. Chefs. I forgot how much it costs, but it's like the big size, at restaurants. Sorry, my lungs have been bothering me since all this smoke has come along. And so I just learned to deal with it because I have COPD. So no burn ban until September. So I could not grill on a grill or grill in the fire pit. And there went my grilled chicken, which is okay because I will make it in the oven, and then I'm gonna have baked potatoes and any leftovers that are still left, and we'll finish stuff up for dinner. So lunch and dinner are gonna be leftover birthday stuff, and I don't know what else. So cake and ice cream on Saturday. Maybe I can have somebody do a short of my birthday candles being blown out. They said I wouldn't live past 50. I was on oxygen. And now, no oxygen, even though I still have some lung trouble. I had a heart attack and died in April, and they brought me back to life, and I woke up on the x-ray table, and there was a defibrillator implant in me. So now things are looking up. I have more energy. I feel better. But sometimes our schedule still get tired sometimes. I'm tired today because we went out yesterday in the smoke, and it's not any better today. Matter of fact, our sun was just redder than red, like cherry red, you know what I mean? It looked like it was mad. So, sunshine in the morning, red sun in the morning, sailors take warning. So I hope that means there's not going to be any more fires and we'll just get rain. And I hope that means we're not going to get wind. So that's my birthday weekend. I get a certain amount of money to celebrate for my weekend. And that's what I chose to do this year. I bought the musical tickets and carousel rides and the food, which was almost $300. And yeah, the rest of the time's gonna be relaxing at home and lounging around because it's gonna go by quick and people are gonna be tired. We're gonna be getting home late and not on our normal schedule, and it's the way it is when celebrations. I'm not inviting family. My parents are in Michigan, my brother's in Michigan, all my aunts and uncles are in Michigan, so yeah, it is what it is. I don't like a lot of people over when it's my birthday. I just like to have immediate family for my birthday, not extended family, not anybody special coming over. I'm just don't like a lot of people, so it makes my anxiety go up for one, and two, well, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Plus, if you buy groceries for like 20 people, can you imagine how much that would cost? It would be double. It'd be like $600. And my daughter said, "Are you inviting anyone?" And I said, "No, not this time. It's just too expensive." I look swollen today for some reason. This one. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the smoke and creating havoc with my allergies. So that's what's going on, and I think I'm gonna make the rice early and then mix the rice and beans and salsa together. And that'll be my salsa mix, or burrito mix, because I forgot to buy taco seasoning. So we're not gonna have taco seasoning, but that's okay, and the salsa will be enough. I think that'll be yummy. Thank you for the likes, I do appreciate it. If you're new here, please like and subscribe, and I'm gonna get to cooking. Okay, Emma, your time's up for the typing game, so you can play. No, I'm starting game time, so you can play game time.
What about my TV time?
Okay, you go get TV time and tell Alphonse to come out here and get computer time.
Alphonse, you get real.
They don't think the typing game is real. that time my microphone went off. I wonder how long it had been off. Oops. So, I gotta go check on the rice. See how it's doing. It's getting there. I don't want it to stick to the bottom though. So yeah, what's everyone doing? You want to come here? No, not to my house, you're not. Sorry. Not to my house. We don't do that kind of thing here. Maybe I won't make burritos. Maybe I'll just make Mexican lasagna with no meat. That might be good. Rice, a taco shell, and then some rice and beans and salsa and cheese, and taco shell and rice and beans and salsa and cheese. Yeah, I don't know. That might be easier. Right now the rice is cooking, so I know I'm making preparations for lunch early, but once the man of the house comes home at 4 p.m., it's gonna be rush. So I don't even want to be rushed. I want to have it made ahead of time so I can do that. People are they consider that spamming. I don't give anybody my phone number. I am sorry. I do not do that. Let's see. You got blocked, Bazzy, by YouTube. And they don't like it when people do that. Thank you, YouTube monitor. I appreciate you YouTube monitors who watch channels from behind the scenes. That would be fun to do that. But thank you. They do watch what people post. So if they don't like what you're posting, they're gonna block it. And eventually ban you. So, just so you know, you don't put up with that kind of thing. Nobody needs to know my numbers ever. My man of the house, and my parents, and my brother, and my 2 oldest children. That's it. And my doctors. Nobody's getting my number. Oh, and one of my other friends knows it. Oh, you say you want to give me money and it's just a scam. You're just a troll. So, I can block messages. YouTube can block messaging. So if you want to keep on doing it, YouTube will eventually take you down. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. No, I'm not in a competition to get people's numbers. I'm not looking for guys. None of that. But you know, even where you're from, I don't know where you're from, but you know, even like if you're a foreign guy, did you women know that like if you have, thank you for skills, did you know that if you marry someone from the Middle East and you decide to go with him to meet their family, he can keep you in the Middle East and you cannot do anything about it. And you're his property and he can take your kids away. And they're not even your property. So, just so you people know about that. Really? You done got blocked again, Bazzy or Rast, whatever your name is. YouTube done blocked you again. Thank you, Frizzy, for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let's stir this so it doesn't burn on the bottom. I'm gonna make a bean, cheese, and rice with salsa, lasagna probably, and probably the same for dinner because it saves on tortillas, and I got those big giant tortilla shells from Walmart. So you have a good day too. Thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate it. I hope people are subscribing. That would be awesome. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and right now we're at 790 something. It may have gone up since I came on. I'm not sure. So, thank you. Do appreciate those. Please, subscribe, like, and share. Yahoo! I haven't done a live in quite some time. I think I did a shorter one this morning and the other day, but my hours are going to be more regular. I think that YouTube wants me to be on from like 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. or something like that. So we will be doing homeschool and cooking and cleaning and homeschool and cooking and cleaning and doctor's appointments and homeschool and cooking and cleaning and doctor's appointments and shopping. You see how it goes, right? The day in the life of a stay-at-home mom is not always glamorous. What you see is what you get, you know? Okay. I don't really care. You just got deleted. Bye-bye. Don't play that troll game with me. You won't win. Go troll someone else because you're probably just a child trying to create havoc in other people's rooms and channels. So, you know, I'll see you later. Not. So what are y'all doing today anyway? Just trying to kill time like I am? We're going on to our first hour pretty soon. I don't even know if I have the right pans to do this in. It's trying to stick, so. I don't want it to stick and burn. Rice, when it burns, it smells horrid. So I'm gonna turn the temp down a little bit and just let it cook. And that's why I'm starting to cook before 9 o'clock for lunch. So that's some household mom tips. I thank you for the nice comments and not so nice comments. That dude has been reported, and eventually he'll let me put you in a timeout for spamming. You're gone. Gone again, troll. I don't know what the deal is with trolls. Does anybody else? What is their purpose in life? Does anybody know? I tell you. Trolls. When I first heard of the troll on YouTube, I was like, what? I'm from Michigan, and I live under the bridge. I know I'm a troll, but why are you so nasty to trolls? And I realized they're talking about bullies in the room. Whoa. It's getting there. Rice is one of the just slowest things to cook. Well, we're up to 11 likes. I wonder if we can get up to 20 likes. Did you just... No, that one I blocked. Hello, whoever just came into Learning with Winnie. Winnie O, actually, because there was another Winnie. So I had to change it up a little. Oh wow, the sun's coming out through the smoke. Well, I haven't seen the sun in a while. It's been all smoke and all gray and getting into your lungs and making your eyes itch and all that other stuff. So, be glad when fire season is over. But, you know, we haven't had any rain, so it might be fire season all winter long. Who knows? Okay, so we're gonna go in here and stir this again. I want the rice cooking. They say not to stir rice, but I don't like rice to stick. I need to put more water in there. No. definitely done. So what I'm gonna do is take this hot pan off the burner. Turn it over here. And I'm gonna turn off this burner because it just doesn't need to be on. And the garlic powder left. No. And this needs to go over to the sink. And I'm opening this big can of black beans. I wish I had a electric pan. This is perfect. I'm going to know how to try this. And then please like, share, and subscribe. I haven't heard the thing talk yet. Wish my oldest son was here. Get through this and look at it split, you know what I mean? You know, all this recipe is gonna be, not all this recipe, about half of these beans need to go in tonight's recipe. Usually we get dry beans and soak them and drain them and rinse them and then cook them for hours. But I don't want to do that on my birthday. So here we go. Back to the breaded non-electric can opener. There it popped. There we go. We are going to put half the beans in with the rice and it's finished soaking up the water. you know, if you have a lot of people in your family, or you're scrimping to get by, beans in the can like this size, or dried beans and rice are like one of the best meals you can make. I've only used this much of the beans, and it's so much beans in that rice right now. So I'm putting the rest of these aside for another meal. And sorry, I do not have the camera on the phone. And I need to pull this over here so you can see it. I'm just mixing all that lovely goodness. And I need to put some more red pepper in here. And more salt. This rice always needs salt. And you know, people go in and out of my channel all day long when I'm on it, so I'm not even, you know, unhappy when I don't have anybody in here, because I know people watch on the replay, because a lot of my friends are YouTubers on their own channel at the same time, and people have daily lives to get through. So I'm just blessed for the people who are watching and watch when I'm not live. So this is black beans and rice that I just made. The big one. Here's the big one. I have this black iron and I got these big tortillas, so this will fit her in this one. Okay. I'm gonna put one on the bottom. There's one tortilla, and I've actually got to get this pan. You put one big tortilla in the bottom. And then put the black beans and rice down here like this. I'm not putting any meat in this one. Except for our protein will be cheese. I'm gonna go get my salsa and I'll be right back. You can get this off of here. This is just your Walmart Great Value. Their products are cheaper by a long shot. So that's why I use a lot of their products. Okay. And pour some of that in. Then you take your cheese. This is a big half-pound bag of cheese. Again, I just get whatever flavors on sale. And this happened to be $11.72. And so this was what we got. So the cheese goes on top. Hello. We're making Mexican lasagna. There's no meat. Because it's lunchtime and I'm saving the meat for dinner. I put in rice and black beans and salsa and cheese and tortilla shells. Here's the big huge tortilla shells, and they fit in the pan like that. And you put some more black beans. Like that. And some more black beans and rice. Like this. And you pour in some salsa. And your taco shells going on top. Mess on that. It's okay. And this next time is just gonna be a little rice and beans on top. And then the cheese goes on top of that. That's weird. I had 11 likes and I went down to 1 like. I wonder why that was. Okay, so then the cheese goes on top of that. Oh no, I'm making a mess. Okay, cheese and a little bit more cheese. And I'm gonna eat some cheese. What can I say? Cheese is my favorite. And then that will get put in the oven after I put the in. Lucille, your turn on the computer. Now, Bones, your turn next on the TV. I'm sure, and pick up my papers you dropped up on the floor and put on the table.
Can you put me in? Can we get 2 times on?
Alphonse, I'll wait and see.
Can you put me in?
Alphonse has got you.
Is that Lucille Snowy?
It's like something is wrong. I don't know. Never mind. Wait a minute. Thank you for subbing. And thank you for coming back again.